Some scary numbers. These are numbers we're just getting into our newsroom. EMS crews in Hagerstown tell 7 on Your Side that so far this month,
they've responded to 30 heroin overdoses, including at least one today. Mind-boggling. The city sits in the middle of what police are calling the Heroin Highway. It's a dubious nickname for Interstate 70 and 81 from Baltimore to West Virginia and Virginia, with the drug making a deadly trek through cities along the way.
And fighting back against crime, investigator Jennifer Donnellan takes us to Hagerstown. That's where heroin is a round-the-clock emergency.
Pretty significant spike, which is scary.
It's life or death.
Done lost my last brother to heroin. He OD'd.
Against a drug so addictive.
You usually see with your shoes on because you don't want to have no in-between time. You got to get your next fix.
Hagerstown can't escape its hook, with community EMS crews running to a minimum of 2 heroin overdoses every 24 hours.
Unresponsive and may not be breathing.
Look no further than the increasing use of this plastic tube of nasal spray, Narcan. It reverses the effects of opioid drugs.
About a minute, they start breathing again.
In 2013, Hagerstown EMS crews administered Narcan 122 times. In 2014, 172 times. And in 2015, that number jumped to 234 times.
We don't have a catch program to then bring that person into treatment, and we're working on it.
Working on treatment options to lessen demand, but what about attacking supply?
It has become the Heroin Highway.
Maryland State Police Captain Mike Fluharty and his troops watch the roads.
Anywhere between 3 to 5 kilos of heroin coming up and down Interstate 70, I-81 to our area here in Hagerstown, Martinsburg area every month. Where are you guys heading to? We're seeing people coming from as far south as Mexico, traveling over, getting on I-81.
Heroin isn't grown in the States. Carl Calder is the special agent in charge of the Washington Field Division of the DEA.
Identifying the players and tracing it back to source countries, and that's what we do.
He points to the poppy farms in Colombia and Mexico for the heroin that ends up in cities like Baltimore, a decades-old heroin stronghold just 74 miles up the highway.
Estimated $1.5 million a day comes out of Baltimore City directly for heroin.
Jim Piles is a retired Maryland State Police major who once led the statewide criminal fight against heroin.
The purity levels are higher now than we've ever seen.
Supplied directly from the streets.
We're looking for people trafficking heroin up and down the road.
I don't mess with nothing like that.
Yeah.
To every community along the way.
It really is a public health issue.
Can they kick the habit?
Yeah, you can kick it, and they just need help.
And speaking of help, in response to the complaint that we heard time and time again about getting treatment and advice, we're bringing the experts to you. Our 7 on Your Side substance abuse phone bank is about to kick off in just under 4 minutes. There's a live picture right now as everyone is down there in the phone bank. We have treatment counselors in studio. We have DEA agents in studio to take any tips you have about drug-related crimes in your neighborhoods. All calls are private. They're not recorded. We're not televising them. The phone number, 703-236-9220. We'll see you downstairs. We'll be there for 2 hours.